US President Donald Trump has sharpened his attack on India's trade policies, accusing New Delhi of imposing some of the steepest tariffs in the world and calling the long standing economic relationship between the two countries one sided. Speaking from the Oval Office, Trump said, "We get along with India very well, but for many years it was a one sided relationship. Only now, since I came along and because of the power that we have with us, India was charging us tremendous tariffs, about the highest in the world, and we therefore weren't doing much business with India. But they were doing business with us because we were charging them foolishly." Citing an example, Trump pointed out to the struggles of Harley Davidson, one of America's most recognized motorcycle brands, in selling its products in India. Trump said that Harley Davidson couldn't sell into India. There was a 200% tariff on a motorcycle. So what happens? Well, Harley Davidson went to India and built a motorcycle plant. And now they don't have to pay tariffs. Trump also claimed that unfair tariff structures were pushing companies to set up production outside the US. However, he argued that his administration's trade policies, including the imposition of steep reciprocal tariffs, were beginning to reverse the trend. According to him, businesses see advantages in relocating operations to the US. Earlier on Monday, Trump also claimed that New Delhi had shown a willingness to ease trade barriers to nothing. India has now offered to cut its tariffs to nothing, but it's getting late, he said. On social media, the president repeated his frustration over India's choices in trade and defense procurement. He argued that New Delhi continues to rely heavily on Moscow for oil and military hardware. India sells to us, its biggest client, massive amounts of goods, but we sell to them very little. Until now, a totally one-sided relationship, and it has been for many decades, Trump wrote. Trump's sharp remarks came as Prime Minister Narendra Modi held separate talks with Russian President Vladimir Putin and Chinese President Xi Jinping at Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit. In response to pressure from Washington, Prime Minister Narendra Modi reiterated that India would prioritize domestic concerns. He also said that he could not compromise on the interest of farmers, small industries, and cattle rearers.